Welcome to Olympus High School for this region and rivalry matchup between the Skyline Eagles and the Olympus Titans. Tonight's game is the first home game for Olympus after a 3-game road trip where they went 1-2. I'm James Schwartz, and this is Olympus Girls Basketball on OlyTV. Now let's get into the storylines for tonight's matchup. This rivalry between the Olympus Titans and the Skyline Eagles has been going for quite a while. As for the matchups between these two teams, last year the Olympus girls won both. Olympus still has the dominance of Joss Baker on their side, but Skyline should not be underestimated. This year is a well-balanced Skyline team that will be out for revenge tonight. We'll see if they can get it through the production of Estella Myers and Lilu Bear. Both teams have had losing streaks this season. Skyline's was 5 games and Olympus's was 3 games. This makes it so both teams are trying to prove that they are bigger than their records. Skyline, especially with their record of 5-11, is trying to show that their team's record means nothing about their skill level as a team. Both teams are feeling hot after their blowout wins against Highland and East, and either one could come out on top. These teams have the exact same record in region play, meaning this game is huge for region standings. Right now, Olympus, who's 7-6, is 4th, and Skyline, 5-11, is 5th. This is a matchup determining who will be in 4th place, and with the season over halfway done, holding on to spots in the region is important. Joss Baker dominance. Joss Baker is the main weapon for this Titans team on offense and on defense. She's averaging 20.2 points as well as 10.3 rebounds per game and 3.2 steals per game. She overpowered the defense in this team's last 2 games, getting 25 points in each. If Joss Baker does not get limited at all tonight, then this game will not even be close. Now for the keys to the game. For Olympus, on the offensive side, Olympus needs to dish out more assists. Running their offense through Joss Baker is something they'll do naturally tonight, but it's also what Skyline will be expecting. Getting the ball to everyone on the court and creating more places the Eagles need to defend will be key for the Titans in this game. Defensively, the Titans need to win the rebounding battle. This Skyline team is very efficient at rebounding the ball and has a height advantage against the Titans. Olympus is going to have to box out and be more physical than the Eagles in the paint to secure the ball and get themselves possessions. For Skyline offensively, they need their offense to run smoothly. They have many scoring options on their team with 3 players averaging over 10 points. The Eagles will have to adjust to who has the hot hand throughout the game and make sure they do not force their shots. On the defensive side, Skyline needs to shut down the offensive production from Joss Baker. As mentioned before, she had 25 points in the last 2 games, which the Eagles need to make sure does not happen again tonight. Whether it's double teaming her or just limiting her getting the ball, Skyline needs to figure out how to guard her at the very start of this game. And that's kind of going to be the theme for tonight's game. Both teams figuring out their schemes at the start, because both these teams are going to come out swinging fast. Both teams will have to figure out their defensive schemes and offensive schemes, who has the hot hand, who they need to go to on offense. Now we will step away and be back after the national anthem.
And now this time we ask that you stand if able and join us in honoring America and those who protect it with the presentation of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we did at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we lost were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare upon first in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
fans.
And now we are going to get into the starting lineups for tonight's matchup.
Tonight's game is being broadcast live.
The Skyline Eagles, coached by Ariel Meredith, will be first.
On the OlyTV channel to catch the live stream of all our home basketball games and other exciting events at Olympus High School. Don't miss out. Subscribe to OlyTV today. Let's meet tonight's starters. First, our visitors from Skyline.
For Skyline, starting number 13, Lilu Bear, the senior guard, standing at 5'5". She's averaging 13 points per game, 5.3 rebounds per game, 4.2 assists per game, and 3.2 steals per game. Next, number 4, Mia Johnson, the guard slash forward, who's a junior, standing at 5'9", averaging 10.6 points per game and 4.4 rebounds per game. Number 12, Ashley Price, the guard, standing at 5'6", who's a junior, averaging 5.9 points per game and 5.3 rebounds per game. Next, number 15, Estella Myers, the freshman guard, standing at 5'8", leading the team with 13.8 points per game. And lastly, Eve Sanders, the center, standing at 6 foot, hauling in 4.8 rebounds per game. For the Titans, number 24, Maddie Shimoda, the junior point guard, standing at 5'2". She's averaging 3.5 points per game and 2.2 assists per game. Number 3, Cami Bontembo, the junior forward, standing at 5'7", averaging 5.9 points per game, 6.9 rebounds per game. Number 5, Joss Baker, the guard slash forward, standing at 5'10", averaging 20.2 points per game and 10.3 rebounds per game. Number 15, Claire Hazen, the senior forward, standing at 5'8", averaging 7.5 points per game and 2 rebounds per game. Number 23, Tessa Cromar, the senior guard, standing at 5'6", averaging 8.2 points per game, 2.9 rebounds per game, and 2.5 assists per game. Now, as I mentioned before, this Olympus team will have to figure out how to dish the ball out to everyone while continuing to get the offensive production and dominance from Joss Baker. And for Skyline, the key will be to figure out who has the hot hand, as a lot of players on this team are potential scorers. As we get ready to tip off, it will be number 33, the center, standing at 6 foot, Eve Sanders, and Joss Baker, the guard slash forward, standing at 5'10", in the circle to tip off. Olympus wins the jump. Hazen gets it back to Shimoda. Shimoda brings it up the court for the Titans. Gets it to Baker. Baker to Hazen. Shoots the 3. She got it. 3 on the board for Claire Hazen to start the game. Lilu Bear has it for Skyline. Kicks it to Price. Price moving around, finds Johnson for 3, no good. Baker gets the rebound and brings it up the court. She's going to work. She lays it up. Got blocked by Mia Johnson. Price has the ball. She works her way around the defense. Gets it to Bear. Bear back to Price. Bear gets it to Johnson. Johnson drives inside, up with the floater, and it's good. 2 points on the board for Mia Johnson. Shimoda's got it at the top of the key. Gets it to Baker. Baker looking around, trying to make something happen. Hazen with the screen. Baker hesitates with the pass, keeps it. Fires the jumper, no good. Ashley Price bringing the ball down. She's holding it at the top of the key. She gets it to Myers, the freshman. Gets it to Johnson. Gets it back to Myers. Price drives inside, and errant pass, throws it out of bounds. The Titans played great defense on that possession, and now they force the turnover and get the ball. Shimoda inbounds to Cromar, back to Shimoda. She brings it past half court for the Titans. Gets it to Josh Baker once again. The screen by Hazen. Josh Baker working inside, gets it out to Shimoda. Shimoda with the pump fake, the kick to Bontempo, gets it to Cromar. Bontempo, another pump fake, back to Cromar. Back to Shimoda, fires the three, bounces off the rim. Baker gets the rebound and lays it up and in. 2 for Josh Baker, 5-2. And Bear drives inside, passes it out to Price. Price drives inside, almost loses control of it, back out to Bear. Bear gets it to Myers. Myers looking around, finds Price. Price shoots the deep three, it's good! Wow! Deep three for Price. Shimoda bringing it up. Let's see how the Titans can respond after that huge three from Ashley Price. Kicks it to Hazen. Hazen up, just off the rim. Inbounded by Sanders. Sanders gets it to Price. Price at the top of the key gets it to Bear. Bear drives inside. No good. Off the left side of the rim. And Baker with the board. She's bringing it down the court. And she goes inside. And gets it to go against Mia Johnson. Myers has it for Skyline. Myers trying to drive on Josh Baker. Gets it out to Johnson. Gets it to Price. Price looking for somewhere to go with it. Keeps it at the top of the key. Almost loses control of the ball. Gets it out to Bear. Bear holding it. Drives inside. The floater. Splash! 2 more for Skyline. Shimoda gets it once again to Baker. And Baker's running the offense on every play. Thinks about going inside. And she's backing down Mia Johnson. Passes it out to Cromar. Cromar for 3. Bounces off the rim. Johnson with the board. Gets it to Price. Back to Johnson. Gets it to Bear. Bear's holding it in the backcourt. Gets it across. Back to Myers. Myers for 3. Bricked off the rim. And Baker's got the ball. She's going at Myers hard. She's driving in. Euro step rolls in. Josh Baker with the nice layup and finish. Bear controlling the ball for the Eagles. She's looking around. Gets it to Myers. And Myers is being pressured by Josh Baker. The steal! Josh Baker's got the ball in the turnover and gets it to Cromar, who slows it down. Cromar sizing up her defender, fires the 3, bang! She got it! Tessa Cromar with the 3 to extend the Titan lead to 5. And here's Bear once again bringing the ball up. Looking around, trying to make something happen. Price has it now. Gets it into Myers. Myers being guarded closely by Baker. Gets it to Price. Price drives in, lays it up, no good. Rebound by Shimoda. Shimoda driving, fast break. To Bontempo. Bontempo almost loses it, throws it back in. Finds Cromar, who finds Bontempo for the easy layup under the basket. And what a great play by Bontempo, getting it back in bounds to Cromar, and then great court vision by Cromar, finding Bontempo wide open under the basket. And so far, Skyline has not been limiting Josh Baker at all. She has had the ball every possession and has been able to pretty much do whatever she wanted. However, Ashley Price for Skyline has been looking impressive on the offensive side, hitting a deep 3 to somewhat keep them in this game. And they're going to have to continue to make shots like that with the lead already increasing to 7. For the Titans on defense, They've been doing a great job of pressing up on the guards around the perimeter, and they are going to start getting more and more turnovers. You saw Josh Baker with one earlier. The teams come back out. Number 21, Nora Pierce, subbed in for Sanders. And the Titans lineup remains the same. Bear has the ball. She's looking to pass. The screen by Pierce. Bear drives inside, the floater. No good, in and out. Shimoda, Bear fight for the ball, jump ball called.
Possession remains with Skyline.
Skyline possession after the jump ball. Good hustle there by Bear to chase after her shot. Price inbounding the ball. Looking for someone. Gets it into Bear, who puts it up, and it banks off the glass and in. Bear looking good on the offensive end so far tonight. Shimoda's got it at the top of the key. Into Bontempo, in the paint. Oh, and she missed it off the back of the rim. Looked like a good shot attempt, but no good. Myers has the ball, gets it to Bear. Bear drives in, kicks to Pierce for the jumper. No good. Baker grabs it. Baker's at the top of the key with the ball. Trying to call the play, make something happen. She drives inside, passes out to Bontempo for the jumper. It's good! Mid-ranger for Cami Bontempo, and she's got 4 quick points this quarter. Bear has the ball again. Skyline trying to figure out what to do on offense. Titans doing a great job of pressing against them. Price takes the 2, banks off and out. And Baker comes down with the board once more, gets it to Cromar. Cromar throws a half-court pass to Bontempo, who gets it to Hazen in the paint, and it's good. Great playmaking there by the Titans. You see what they can do as they pass the ball, and they need to keep doing it. Bear drives inside, out to Myers. Myers almost gets it taken away, and it will be a jump ball on Shimoda and Myers. Olympus possession. Great defensive possession for Shimoda. Tallulah Carlton checks into the game for the Titans. Claire Hazen goes out. Here's Maddie Shimoda. Kicks to Josh Baker. The screen by Carlton. Baker drives inside, pulls up, no good. Bounces off the front of the rim. Carlton comes down with it. Bontempo for 3, no good. It's good! Almost bounces out, but it goes in. The 3 by Mia Johnson, number 4. And the Titans will hold it to the end of the quarter. Well, the Titans came out hot in that quarter, hitting a couple threes. Bontempo with the most recent one there. Almost looked like it would bounce off. It went in. She is having a great night offensively with 7 points already on the night. And I believe she is leading the Titans in scoring. So they are doing exactly what they need, as Josh Baker has 6 points. Her offensive production is not slowing down, yet other players such as Cami Bontempo are having high production scoring as well. Great job by the Titans on offense and on defense. They are pressing up, and Skyline doesn't know what to do about it. They're rushed, they're making errant passes, and they keep getting tangled up in those jump balls when their passes get lost. Coming out of the timeout, Skyline needs to find a way to score quick points and limit Olympus. This deficit is already 12, and they can't let Olympus keep scoring if they're going to come back. Here at the start of the second quarter, Titans lineup remains the same. In for Skyline, number 10, Tristan Green. Bears got it at the top of the key. She gets it to Myers. Myers looks for Johnson, Doesn't find her. Bontempo with the steal. Gets it to Baker, and Bontempo took a few steps, and that's a travel.
Skyline basketball.
Bears got the ball, gives it to Myers. Myers trying to make something happen. She's the leading scorer of the team. Gets it to Green, who gets it to Johnson. Johnson, the three, air ball, and Josh Baker gets it. Josh Baker bringing it down. Sizing up her defender. Looking for a pass. Gets it to Shimoda. Carlton sets the screen. Shimoda dribbles to the left. Kicks to Bontempo. Bontempo gets to Baker. Baker pump fakes. Pulls the three. Air ball. And Bontempo luckily is able to haul that one in. Baker gets the ball again. She's inside. She pulls up. The layup is good. Off the right hand finger roll. And Bears got the ball. Skyline needs to make something happen on this possession. Bear gets trapped. Gets it out to Green. Green gets it to Johnson. Johnson dribbling into Bontempo. Dribbling into Carlton. Out to Bear for three. Bang! She got it. And that is a huge bucket for the Eagles. 23-12. Cromar's got it on the perimeter. She shoots the three. No good. Off the back rim. Carlton comes down with the board, though. Kicks it to Baker. Baker back to Carlton. Another three. No, off the front rim. A rare miss for Carlton, as she is one of the best three-point shooters on this Olympus team. And Myers has it. And she goes up against Josh Baker and loses the ball. Cromar has it. Timeout, Hunsaker. Timeout by Olympus, and great timeout by Whitney Hunsaker. Cromar was trapped by two defenders, but she had the ball. Great timeout to secure the possession and make sure Skyline doesn't get it. Skyline so far has had good perimeter shooting from Bear and Price. I would like to see more of them screening, moving off ball, trying to get those two open, and Myers, as she is the leading scorer. We want to see them on the perimeter, as that's where they've looked good tonight. And also the Titans, that's where they've looked good tonight. Some shooting struggles for Cromar, which we don't see as often, but some good shooting from the rest of the team, with other threes from people such as Cami Bontempo. Claire Hazen subs into the game for Tessa Cromar. For Skyline, Sanders is back in for Green, and Price is back in for Myers. And Shimoda gets the inbound. She brings it past half court. She's calling out the play. She's sizing up Bear. You can tell they're trying to get Baker open. Play gets broken. They get it to Bontempo, then Shimoda. Shimoda gets it to Carlton. Carlton backing down her defender. Tries to get it up inside. It's blocked by Pierce. Great defensive possession. And Price loses the ball. And Carlton, no, Price comes down with it. Josh Baker steals the ball. No. And they are going to call a foul on Skyline. Olympus ball on Ashley Price. So Ashley Price with the foul on the scuffle for the ball. That was great hustle by both Tallulah and Josh trying to get the ball back, and it resulted in a foul on Skyline, and so they got it. Baker cutting, Hazen looking for her, gets Bontempo and then to the Shimoda. Oh, back to Hazen. Hazen, no good. Looked good. Bontempo misses another good look in the paint. The Titans can't do that if they're gonna stay on top. Price has the ball. Price almost turns it over. Gets it to Pierce and then Johnson. Johnson holding it. Gets it to Bear. Bear fakes out Shimoda. The floater. No good. Pierce with the rebound. It's up and in. As we mentioned before, that rebounding battle is huge. If Skyline gets those rebounds, they can get those easy second chance points. Hazen finds Baker inside. The floater. Splash. And you have to stay in front of her there. And she is lethal from that close to the basket. Price has got the ball. Junior guard has been playing well this game. Gets it out, little miscommunication, but they can retain possession. Johnson up, gets fouled on the shot, and she'll go to the line for 2. Called on Claire Hazen. She has a chance to lessen the lead to 9 here. First one, no good, bounces off. Into the game for the Titans, Grace Schwartz and Tessa Cromar. Maddie Shimoda and Cami Bontempo sub out. Johnson's second shot is up and in. Beautiful shot there on the second one. And that lowers the deficit to just 10. They are still within reach. There's plenty of time left in this game. They just need to shut down the Titans on some way in offense. Baker gets it to Hazen. Hazen back to Baker. Baker shoots the 3. No good, off the rim. And the rebound is pulled in. Tipped away by Schwartz, but recovered again by Sanders. Bear gets the ball. She's going against Schwartz. Pierce gets blocked by Baker. What a play. Carlton drives in. And they're going to call a jump ball. Good defensive possession by Bear. Didn't foul Carlton, just grabbed the ball, made it a jump ball. And it's Olympus basketball. And there's a miscommunication. We're making sure we have the right possession. And Titans do get it. Baker for the floater. Air ball. Don't see that often from her. Carlton for 3. Banks in! The trifecta. Tallulah Carlton with the shot. Baker up against Price. Price, easy layup. Goes underneath her defender and in. And she's been the offensive spark for Skyline tonight. Schwartz gets it to Hazen. Hazen inside, blocked by the rim. Bear getting harassed by Hazen. Holds it, and now has it steady at the top of the key. Bear calling for the screen. Schwartz stays on her. Hazen on Price, and steal by Tessa Cromar. Joss Baker in transition. Goes up for the layup. And she travels on the shot. That was an interesting decision by Joss Baker to go up with it there. She had 2 other Olympus players wide open on that play. She needs to look for the pass. And Bear, the lead ball handler, bringing it up. Gets it. Gets it to Sanders, who scores. And Sanders, standing at 6 foot, has such a height advantage against a lot of these Olympus players. Cromar inside, and it's turned over. Price with the steal. Gets it to Bear. The fast break. She's driving. She kicks it. It's tipped by Schwartz. Sanders recovers it. Out to Price. Price dribbling, and Josh Baker swipes at Sanders. No foul call. The 3 from Johnson. Off the rim. Bears got it. Guarded by Schwartz. Drives in. Passes out to Price. Price dribbling on Hazen. Crosses her over. Goes up. Air ball. And Carlton's got the ball. Gets it to Baker. And Baker is slowing it way down here as we get close to the end of this second quarter with the Titans up 9. She shoots the jumper. Bang! And they've got to press up more on her. They were playing great defense on her throughout this whole quarter, but you can't get lazy at the end. Gets it to Pierce. Pierce to Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key, guarded closely by Cromar. She gets fouled by Hazen. Hazen wrapped up a little bit there. Got the foul call. Shimoda and Cromar back into the game for the Titans. Claire Hazen and Tallulah Carlton out. Bear subs out for Skyline. And Stella Myers comes into the game. Price inbounding the ball. Looking. Finds Sanders. No good off the back rim. Bontempo has it. She's looking for someone, and Joss is there to get the ball. Baker gets it ahead to Cromar. Cromar driving inside. Gets it to Bontempo. Bontempo's trapped. Out to Shimoda. Out to Schwartz for three. No good. Air ball. Schwartz stops Price. Gets over to defend Myers. Myers for three. Air ball as well.
Olympus basketball.
Olympus will have the ball with 53.4 seconds. You can expect to see a slow possession here. Here's Maddie Shimoda. Trying to set up the offense as she comes down the court. Gets it to Schwartz. Schwartz looking for the good pass. Getting harassed and gets the foul called on Price.
Skyline foul called number 12, Ashley Price. Her second personal foul. Second team foul.
Price has got 2 fouls in this half. Gets it to Shimoda. Great. Schwartz gets it into Baker, and Baker too strong off the glass. Shimoda gets the rebound and gets fouled on the ground. And they're going to call Sanders for the foul there on Shimoda after the good board. Joss Baker to inbound the ball for the Titans. She's looking. And it's tipped by Price. Cromar lets it go out of bounds. 32 seconds now remain in the half. And you can expect the Titans to just hold this out. Schwartz with the ball. Gets to Cromar. Cromar drives inside. Back out to Shimoda on the left wing. Shimoda trying to drive inside. She's getting defended well. Cromar for three. Toilets in and out. And Cromar gets the, and they're going to call a kickball violation on Cromar. Good hustle. A little bit unlucky. She kicked the ball there. So now Skyline will have a chance for the last shot with 12 seconds left in this half. Gets it to Pierce. Pierce to Myers, who gets it to Sanders. Back to Myers. Johnson for three. No good. Baker puts up the half court. Oh, and it almost goes in, a little short. Well, the Titans are on top by 11 here at the end of this first half. We reached a bit of a standstill there at the end of the half. Not much scoring for either team, but great defense by both teams, and we'll see what they can improve on in the second half when we come back.
Just their second season back after an 8-year hiatus for competition. The drill team is having an extraordinary year, fresh off their region championship victory just over a week ago. They're gearing up to give it their all in the 5A Utah State Championship next week at Utah Valley University. Led by head coach Ellie Ashworth and captain Izzy Janke. Media tape. Ellie Godfrey, please welcome to the court your region champs, the Athenians.
Sometimes I feel like throwing my hands up in the air. I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes you say, I wanna come to
hear it for your Athenian. Unofficial scoring in that first half, first for Skyline. Mia Johnson with 3 points. Ashley Price with 5. Lulu Bear with 7 points. Noah Harris, 2 points. Eve Sanders with 2 points. For the Titans, Cami Bontempo, 7 points. 12 points for Josh Baker. Tallulah Colton with 3. Claire Hazen with 5. And Tessa Crone with 3 points.
Welcome back to Olympus High School. Bears got it on the baseline, and they're gonna say that Maddie Shimoda pushed her. Foul on Shimoda. Bears got it out to Sanders. Sanders gets it to Johnson. Johnson tries to drive inside, lays it up, no good. And Bear grabs the rebound, dishes it to Myers for three. No good, off the rim. Bontempo hauls in the board. Baker's got it, dribbling down. Baker looking around for something, and errant pass out of bounds. Just out of reach of the hands of Cromar. Myers inbounds it to Bear. Bears looking. And she sees Price. Price drives in on Cromar on the right side. And she traveled. Maddie Shimoda's got it. She looks to the right and gets it to Baker. Bontempo screens. Baker for three. No good. Banks off. Bontempo hauls it in though. Shimoda pump fakes, drives in, gets it back to Bontempo for the mid-range. Bounces twice and off. Baker comes down with the board. 2 offensive rebounds and 1 possession for the Titans. And Baker's calling out the play. Gets it to Shimoda. Shimoda drives inside on the left lane. Gets it up and in and one. Great play by Shimoda. The drive, the score, and the foul. Chance for a 3-point play and to take a 14-point lead. Shimoda's free throw is short, but Baker gets it. 3 offensive rebounds for the Titans. Gets it to Cromar. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Drives inside. The layup is not strong enough, but the second attempt is off the glass and in for Cromar. And she'll add 2 more to the Titans' lead. Price steps back, the long 2, no good. And Baker's got it once again. She gets it to Hazen, running down the court. Hazen loses control of it, back out to Baker. Baker gets it to Cromar right behind her. Cromar out to Hazen for 3. Splash! She got it. And that was a great shot and great pass by Cromar and Hazen. Johnson's got it. In to Sanders. Back out to Johnson. Johnson drives inside. The floater, no good. Bounces off the rim. Shimoda ahead to Baker. Almost gets tipped, but it finds her. And she gets it to Cromar, who gets it out to Hazen for the mid-range. She's on fire! 5 straight points for Claire Hazen. And that's a timeout for Skyline after Olympus comes out hot with a 9-0 run. And just like that, an 11-point lead is now a 20-point lead. And Skyline, you start to wonder if it's, and we've just barely started the 3rd quarter, and you start to wonder if it's too late for them to come back. Olympus has a 20-point lead, and they are not slowing down on offense. Claire Hazen had 5 points right there before the timeout, electrifying the Titans. And we'll see if she can continue that offensive success coming out of the timeout. For Skyline, they look lost on both ends of the floor. Their offensive production looks like people trying to force shots, which we warned against earlier. Specifically, it seems that Mia Johnson is handling the ball and trying to force her shots. She needs to find Ashley Price and Estella Myers, as well as Lilu Barrymore. Same lineup in for the Titans. Green comes in for Skyline. Price will inbound it to Bear. Bear's got it. She's calling the play. Green running across the court. And Bear's still looking for someone. And Price almost got it stolen away from her by bringing Joss. Johnson goes up and it's no good. Green almost gets the rebound, but it's recovered by Hazen. Joss Baker controls the ball. She gets it to Cromar. Cromar pump fakes, drives in, finds the lane, no good, pushes it a little too strong. And they're gonna call a foul on the Titans on Kemi Bontempo. And there's Bear, bringing it down quick, trying to make something happen with this 20-point deficit into Sanders. Sanders goes up with it. Ooh, and it bounces barely off the rim. Joss Baker, bringing it down fast. And the errant pass. Shimoda just out of the reach. Turnover by Joss Baker. Price and Bear are the duo running the offense to start for Skyline. Green gets it to Sanders and back to Green. Johnson for three. This time she gets it. And that is, I believe, her third or fourth three-point attempt of the night, and she finally gets one to fall, and in a big moment. Bontempo, wide open, kisses off the glass and in. Bear bringing it back down. The screen from Sanders. Bear's driving in. She pulls back. Another screen from Sanders. Bear loses control of the ball. Bontempo's got it. Bontempo ahead to Cromar. Cromar up against Green. Pulls it. No good. Rebound by Bear. Bear driving. Up off the right hand and in. Beautiful layup from Bear. Contested. Still got it around her defender. And there's where you see her offensive production. And it's surprising that Skyline has not tried to use it more. And Joss Baker, the mid-range, it's too easy for her. The mid-range is where she is just lethal from. She very rarely misses, even if she is barely open in that range. And Bear is making an effort for this Skyline team, trying to get them back in this game. But they are not able to play good enough defense to stop Joss Baker in this Olympus offense. And they call a jump ball after the hustle play and tussle for the ball. Tallulah Carlton and Grace Schwartz into the game for Tessa Cromar and Claire Hazen. For Skyline, Myers is in for Green. Excuse me, in for Price. Great. Schwartz gets it to Shimoda. Baker has it at the top of the key, drives inside. There's no one there to stop her, but she misses it. Myers bringing it down fast. Shoots the three. Bounces a little too hard off the rim, and Bear's got it at the top of the key. And they're going to call a reach-in foul on Joss Baker there. She swiped at the ball, got a little piece of the arm.
Second personal foul on Addie.
Correction, they called that reach-in foul on Shimoda. Myers to inbound the ball. She throws it high and Pierce grabs it. Shimoda knocks it out of bounds into the Skyline bench. Myers once again inbounding it. They've got to find someone and create a shot. Green open and gets the ball. Green gets it to Bear. Bear looking for something to happen. Gets the screen from Pierce. Bear's at the top of the key. She's trying to find Pierce, but great defense by Shimoda. And timeout Skyline. They're going to try to draw up something to get points here. With 2 minutes remaining in the third, this time's going fast, and this lead hasn't shrunk almost at all. Titans still up by 19. Titans with such a big deficit, and Skyline not being able to do anything to shorten it. They had a few sparks on offense where Bear came down and scored key points, but then Olympus would respond right back with layup after layup after Skyline would leave open shots. Bear scored, Bontempo got a layup. Bear scored again, and Joss Baker came and got the easy mid-range. Same lineups for both teams as they come out of the timeout. Myers to pass it in. She finds Green. Green looking for something. Gets the screen from Pierce. And Pierce inside. It's knocked away by Carlton. It will remain Skyline's possession. Good defensive play by Carlton. Claire Hazen, Tessa Cromar in for Cami Bontempo and Maddie Shimoda. This time it's Green inbounding. Into Myers. Myers thought about it, but kicked it to Johnson. Pierce inside, gets double teamed. Out to Bear. Bear drives inside on the baseline. Out to Myers. Myers for three. Just off the rim. And Hazen hauls it in. Hazen gets it. Cromar gets it to Hazen. Carlton comes down with the board. Fights out of it, gets it to Cromar for three. And she has been inefficient tonight from three. Not something you see often from her. It gets tipped. Almost stolen away. Recovered by Carlton. Oh, and she turns it over. Bear came down with that steal. Myers driving down the court fast. She drives inside and pulls up for the mid-range. And it rolls in. The freshman showing why she's the leading scorer on this team. Schwartz guarded by Green. Baker against Johnson. She drives inside. The floater's no good. Bear kicks ahead to Pierce, who no foul called as the ball got stripped away from her by Carlton. And Cromar drives inside on the left lane. Good pass to Hazen, up and in. Great playmaking by Tessa Cromar. And their connection is incredible. Pierce has the ball to Green for three. Bounces off. And they're going to call a reach and foul on Myers there.
On the rebound, Skyline 15 still Myers. First person.
Into the game for Skyline. Number 23, Bella Kafusi.
And the game for the Eagles, number 12, Ashley Price.
And number 12, Ashley Price. Subbing out, Nora Pierce and Lilu Bear. Cromar drives on the left lane. It's up and in. It held on the rim and rolled in. And Cromar gets the steal right off the inbound into Joss Baker. She goes in hard inside. And on the left side, it goes in. Wow. Tessa Cromar with the score, the steal, and the assist. And she is on fire, playmaking offensively and defensively. And they're going to call a foul on Schwartz. Reach-in foul. Didn't see much contact on that play. It'll be Price inbounding the ball into Myers. Joss Baker almost steals it. She's not able to throw it inbounds to one of her Titan teammates. Price will once again be inbounding it. Gets it into Johnson. And Johnson dribbling around Hazen. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Claire Hazen as Johnson was trying to dribble around her. With 2 seconds to go in this third quarter, Skyline's going to have to get a shot up quick. Excuse me, Skyline is now in the bonus. They will get free throws. Johnson, her first one is up and bricks. A 23-point lead for the Titans as Johnson gets ready to take her second shot. She shoots. No good again. Rebounded by Baker. She tries to get it to Cromar, but it's tipped away by Price. So, still a 23-point lead here for the Titans. Since the end of the third, their lead has grown by 4. Skyline had a hot streak at the beginning of the quarter where Bear came out and started scoring, but the defense was just not good enough, which is surprising as you see the height advantage that Skyline has. It's surprising to see less defense inside when they have two people who are 6 foot and 6'1" in Eve Sanders and Nora Pierce. Coming out of this timeout, Olympus just needs to hold on to the ball and run out clock. Skyline, well, there's not much they don't need to do. They need to score, rebound, steal, try to get the ball as much as they can, and they need to score off of it every chance they can get if they have any hope of coming back. Titans lineup will remain the same starting this fourth quarter. And this group that's in right now, the senior group for the Titans, all 5 are seniors and will be graduating this year. And for Skyline, they've got Bear, Myers, Kafusi, Sanders, and Price in the game. Bear's got it at the top of the key. Schwartz defending. Myers gets it. Baker defending her closely. Sanders has got it against Hazen. And you cannot make those mistakes. Turnover by Sanders as she throws it out of bounds. When you're down by this much, you cannot afford to make any mistakes. Myers defending Cromar, who brings it up. Gets it to Baker. Baker dribbles inside. Goes up in the right lane, and it bounces off and out. Pierce dribbles it, gets it to Bear. And Bear slows it way down for the Eagles. Gets it to Myers. Shoots her 3, and she gets it to go. Finally gets one after not having one for a while. I believe she had one other 3 tonight. Hazen doesn't get the long 2 to go. Bounces out, and Myers is going up against Schwartz. And there's Kafusi, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Interesting call after a questionable no call on a travel, and then it looked as though Kafusi just fell over. Not so much that she was fouled on that play. Price to pass it in. Gets it to Myers, who's on the 3. She shoots the mid-range. No good. Air ball. Cromar's got it, and she throws it way ahead of Baker. Baker gets it somehow and goes up with it. Bounces out. Needed to look for Hazen there, as Hazen had no defender, and it was a 2 against 1. Bear goes inside. It's tipped away by Schwartz. Bear recovers it. Bear goes to the left side. Gets it into Kafusi off her ankles. Cromar's got it again. Baker wanted the ball. She called for it. Wow. And they just gave Tessa Cromar a wide open lane. She is cooking right now tonight. Pierce dribbling. Thought about the 3. No. Sanders with the wild mid-range shot, and it goes in. The long floater from Sanders, and she used her height to her advantage. Shot over her defenders and made the floater. To Schwartz. Thought about the 3. No. Gets the screen. Into Colton. It's going to stay with Olympus. Tipped out by Pierce. Shimoda is into the game, and Bontempo is into the game. And Kafusi and Sanders come out for the Eagles. Cromar set to inbound. Shimoda pops out and gets it. Hazen with the screen. Shimoda kicks it back into Hazen, and she missed Cromar, who was wide open on the perimeter. Pierce comes down with it, and Johnson has it back to Bear. Bear's bringing it down fast. Gets it into Pierce. Pierce disrupted by Bontempo and misses the layup. Cromar driving inside. She faked the pass. No good. Looked like a little bump. The refs don't call it. Myers has got it. She gets it to Johnson for the easy layup. Off the glass and in. to stay with Olympus after the tip by Price. Josh Baker back in the game. Claire Hazen subs out. Schwartz set to inbound the ball. 28-point lead. Hazen for three. Air ball. Again, not what you usually see from Hazen on the three ball. She's had open looks all night. She's missed them. The stop jumper by Price is no good, and Baker comes down with it. Baker driving inside, pulls up, and one! Wow, the wild layup somehow falls in the basket. And she gets the foul, and she'll get a chance at the line to make this a three-point play.
Skyline's Ashley Price called a little third personal foul. Baker shooting one.
After the no-good free throw, Johnson's got it for Skyline. Myers has it in the corner. She calls for it. She's trapped. She kicks it to Bear for three. No good. And both teams not able to match their three-point production from the first half. Shimoda gets it to Schwartz. Schwartz, it's tipped by Myers. Schwartz inside for the floater. It's good. Bear bringing it down for the Eagles. Gets it to Johnson for three. Air ball, no good. Cromar with another rebound. Cromar bringing it down. She gets it to Shimoda for the wide open jumper, and it bounces off. And it will be tipped out of bounds by Bontempo. Skyline ball. Green is into the game for the Eagles. Pierce comes out. Interesting decision by Skyline. They are playing a very small lineup right now. With 3:45 left to go, Olympus is up 22. Schwartz guarding Green closely. And they are going to call a foul on Grace Schwartz, as Green had the lane and Grace Schwartz had to stop her somehow. Price to inbound. She gets it into Bear, who's under the basket, decides not to shoot it. Johnson's got it. She drives in on the left lane and gets it to go. Beautiful play by Johnson. Saw the open lane, got it up and around Josh Baker's arm, and Maddie Shimoda gets an almost wide open lane to the basket. But passes it out to Carlton, who gets it to Baker. Up, kisses off the glass. Another one for Josh Baker. She's got 18 tonight as Bear controls the ball for Skyline. Little miscommunication spacing-wise for Skyline, but Price has got it for the three. No good. Baker dribbling in, gives out to Shimoda. Shimoda dribbling in, and then she got fouled on the way up. She'll get two shots. Shot called on the foul called on Estella Meyer. And Shimoda's first shot rims out. Cromar, who's had an incredible game tonight, comes out of the game for the Titans, and Hazen returns. Shimoda gets the second one to bounce in, and Bears got the ball. Down 23. Bear gets it to Green. Green looking around, isn't seeing anyone. She dribbles it to the top of the key, kicks it to Meyer. Meyer dribbles it around, gets it to Price. Price into Meyer. She's double covered, but then gets left open, the trifecta. She gets fouled on it. 3 shots at the line for Meyer. Myers got 5 points tonight. She's the leading scorer for Skyline with 13.8 points per night. So kind of a down night for her. However, as a freshman, she's still playing incredibly well.
Shooting 3 free throws for the Eagles.
First free throws up, and beautiful swish by Myers. Second free throw for Myers up, no doubt. She is clutch from the line. Third one, up and good. 3 for 3 by Myers. Shimoda slowing it down for the Titans. They're trying to run out this clock. They've got a 20-point lead with 2 minutes left. And Baker, the step back 3, no good. And the rebound by Bontempo back into Baker. Shimoda was open on the 3-point line. Baker wanted the shot, and she gets the jumper to go. And here's Price with the ball. She tries to cross up Claire Hazen, but the ball gets tipped. Claire Hazen trying not to foul. Green's got it now. Carlton guarding. Green loses control of the ball. Johnson recovers it though. It gets stolen away by Carlton, and Joss Baker has control of the ball. Joss Baker slows it down a little bit for the Titans. She's going up against Green. And she finds Bontempo cutting in the lane for the easy layup. Assist for Joss Baker, great play. Meyer drives inside, floats it, and it banks a little too hard. And Carlton, after the rebound, gets it to Shimoda. Shimoda drives inside, gets bodied, and Carlton misses the jumper. Price gets trapped, and they call a foul on Claire Hazen. Back into the game for the Titans. Grace Schwartz and Tessa Cromar, Maddie Shimoda, and Annie Erickson. Maddie Shimoda, Joss Baker, and Claire Hazen are out.
At number 35, Annie Erickson.
And Kami Bontempo comes out as well. For Skyline, Sanders is into the game now. Bear's got the ball. Schwartz guarding. Sanders sets the screen. Bear drives to the left lane. Green for 3. Bang! She got it. Banks in. Schwartz controlling the ball. Pressured by Price. She dribbles it down and gets it to Cromar. And Cromar at the top of the key. The open 3. Bang! She finally gets one to go. She was waiting for that all night after having trouble from the 3. And they leave Price wide open. Lucky she missed that. And Cromar slowing it down. And they will just try to run out this game. With 16 seconds to go, the Titans are going to win this one by 24. What a showing tonight from the entire team. Great game tonight between the Eagles and the Titans. And really the difference tonight for these two teams, the Titans have Joss Baker, Skyline does not. The offensive and defensive production Joss Baker brings, along with Tessa Cromar, who had an incredible game, rebounding, assist, and a good game points-wise, although she did struggle from her usual strength in the three-point shot. Titans played a great game tonight, and we often don't see this high scoring of a game from them, but they did a great job getting their picture taken, celebrating this victory against their rival, against their in-region rival, the Skyline Eagles. They are now 3-3 in region, Olympus, and Skyline is now 2-4. As these teams head to the locker room, Really tonight, the player of the game, no doubt Joss Baker. She was scoring all over the court. She was getting steals, rebounds, and she won the game tonight for them.
Tipoff is scheduled for 7 p.m. from Olympus High School. And the very great conduct that he's trying home. With caution and patience.
Thank you all for watching another edition of Olympus Basketball on OlyTV. Skyline will be away again next week for a tough matchup against the Brighton Bengals. Olympus will be home again next week to face the West Panthers. We will be broadcasting the matchup right here on OlyTV. For the entire production crew and Mr. Miller, I'm James Schwartz. Have a great rest of your night.